Oh my God, I am freaking out. Now we are gonna try the model as well. Guys, I want you to pay a good look at this image. Oh my goodness. The hands are on point. Are images even real anymore? All right, guys, this is it. It is really getting out of hand. I do really think we're getting close to AGI at this point. A couple of days ago, precisely on the 25th of March, OpenAI released 4.0 image generation into ChatGPT. So for those who are using ChatGPT, you can have access to that as of today. I do think they mentioned it's going to be available to the Plus and Pro users and definitely coming down the line to the free users. So they unveiled this model, and to be honest, it is mind blowing. Stay with me here. Stay with me. Prepare to be amazed. Look at these images. It is crazy. It is insane. Like, look at the detail. Look at the detail here. Look at this. Look at the detail on the shirt. Like, it is concerning. Honestly, this is the best yet. Even Flux doesn't do this. I mean, I haven't tried Flux Pro, the pro version. Of course, I used the open source version, which is the dev Flux 1.dev, if I'm not mistaken, of course. But this is definitely mind blowing. And I cannot wait to see models like Flux do things like this or even better. Definitely open source wins. This is really concerning. Now, here we have the prompt here. We are not going to read the prompt. You can head straight forward to this link if you want to have a look at the prompt. But for the sake of the length of this video, we are not going to read the prompt here. Now, look at the results. Okay, yeah, it says here best of 8. Okay, best of 8. I guess it generated 8 samples, and then this was definitely the best sample, right? But look at this. It is insane. Look at this smile. Look at, oh my God. I am freaking out. This is insane. Now, if we scroll underneath here, we can definitely see they have a couple of demos here. We're definitely gonna have a sneak peek at this just to look at it a little bit, but it is insane. And bear with me. If you look at the text here, so they mentioned, I guess in the prompts they have something, the text, so it mentions here, blah, blah, blah. The handwritten looks natural and a bit messy, and we see the photographer's reflection. So I guess we have the photographer's reflection here. It is insane. And this text is what is on the whiteboard, right? So the text reads, so on the left, there, and on the right, this. So we go down here on the right, this. Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, this is insane. This is insane. So selfie view of the photographer as she turns around to high five him. So I guess this was the photographer. I guess you would say the same person. This is impressive. I do think that they're aiming towards a more realistic image generation here and essentially having the image generation native into the 4.0 model at this point. Now, if we look at underneath here, we're going to see character consistency. I guess they are sort of providing us a ground for character generation where we can generate characters and stuff like that. So again, we're not going to watch these videos. If you want to have a look at this, if you want to play around with this or have a look at the generations they had, you can definitely do that. I'll add the link to this blog post down in the description of this video or in the comment section of this video so you can have a look at it. Now, if we look on X here, I actually did get a notification from X mentioning Sam Altman posted on X. He mentioned, we are launching a new thing today, images into ChatGPT. And just basically here they're talking about how incredible, how he was amazed and everything in between. And we have the researchers here. And here is kind of like watermarks, and they're kind of like saying, okay, maybe we should give the rights to, the people that actually use these models to generate outputs, they should own the rights. And then, essentially you can play around with this image model and go really well with it, and essentially try to cross the boundaries and everything. But I think they're still trying to figure things out, especially as Sam Altman mentions here. We think respecting the very wide bounds society will eventually choose to set for AI, and I do think he's right here. And I do think that's the right thing to do. Increasingly important as we get closer to AGI. Now, I am starting to feel that AGI is definitely coming. This is a photo of them they took when they were doing the presentation. I'm going to add the link to that presentation from YouTube down in the description of this video so you can check it out. Now, we are going to try the model as well, just to have a look at it. I tried to play a little bit with the model. I just entered into ChatGPT and then I just ask a couple of prompts. I generate an image of Sam Altman with glasses, and then generate an image of Sam Altman with glasses. So the first time I did this, it got an error. There was an error, I couldn't generate it. Second time, yes, it did. And this is really amazing. It is definitely very, very realistic and convincing. And I just cannot wait. The possibilities with this is insane. Now, I went forward to say, okay, make this image in HD, and it tried to use something like, Matplotlib, and I guess it couldn't make it in HD. I'm not sure what it thinks HD is, but this definitely isn't HD. I mean, of course, this is still the first version, I guess the first release of this, and it's definitely going to get better down the line. But one thing which it did that actually I was stunned is this image it generated. So I just said generate an HD image of an African king. So if I guess if I said that generate an HD image of Sam Altman, you would give me something more HD like, right? With an HD feel. Now look at this image. Guys, I want you to pay a good look at this image. When I saw this image, I freaked out. I literally freaked out. What is photography gonna be? Are images even real anymore? This is insane. I just cannot. Now, we're gonna head straight forward to trying it out together here, but please do make sure that you are using ChatGPT Pro or you are a Plus member or something like that. Now, you make sure that you're selecting the 4.0 model as like I mentioned earlier. This image generation feature is baked natively into ChatGPT 4.0 model. And they made it sort of multimodal in a way where you can essentially maybe just send it an image and you can basically, ask it to make it into an anime or maybe 3D or something like that. So make sure you're selecting this model. So you select that model right there. And we're going to enter a prompt here. Now, note that this prompt is very basic, but just to show you a sort of overview of what this can do. So what we have here is an HD photo of a proud young African man standing by the calm river at sunset, dressed in a flowing traditional African outfit. Now, this is very basic. I'm not going to read all of the prompts, but essentially we just ask it to generate. So we're going to ask here, generate an HD photo. So we're going to hit enter, and then we are going to wait. So I'm just going to fast forward the video till when the image generation is done. Are you kidding me? Now, it is done generating and the result is actually mind-blowing. Now, if you look deep into the result here, we can see that there is a very good reflection, very good blend with the water and essentially the person standing into the water. Very decent image, looks good. It is amazing, great work. Now, if we look at the text, strength bronze dip, it actually looks good. And I guess I didn't specifically mention that it should blend with the water. So I guess this is the best possible generation, the best possible combination of this. And I would say overall, this generation is mind-blowing. Now, for our second prompt, we're going to try something a little bit challenging. we're gonna try to mimic what they did here with the text written on the board, but in a more, African context, right? So we're gonna paste the prompt here, and we're gonna have here create an HD image. We're gonna hit enter, and then we are gonna wait for the generation to complete. So while the generation is going, if you're still watching this video up to this point, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please smash that subscribe button, press the like button if you do like watching this video, press the notification bell so you won't miss videos like this one. Okay, it is done generating. Oh my goodness, the hands are on point. Okay, maybe not this one, but I guess one could argue that the other pinky is hidden, right? So maybe the pinky is here like this. I don't know, but look at this. Look at this. Okay, she's not looking at the students, but I mean, I would probably say my grandma will have issues to tell if this is AI generated or not. It looks so freaking real. Okay, as a tech person, as an engineer, I can say, okay, maybe this is AI generated, right? Because I know that this is how AI works. For example, if you look at this pinky here, if you look at, there is always something that gives it away, right? This hand right here, it is on point. It is on point. And the kids and everything, it is on point. Mind-blowing. Amazing tech right here. I think we are living, this is an amazing time to be alive, honestly. I'm just marveled. I'm marveled. And I just cannot wait to see open source models like Flux. Essentially, the more, the upgrades or the versions that are going to be coming later down the line are definitely going to be competing with this one. This is amazing. Look at the text on the board. Okay, monitor, CPU. Okay, the CPU is on the monitor. Okay, that's not right. Keyboard. Okay, this is not the keyboard. Mouse? No, bro. Come on. This is not the freaking mouse. Speaker? There is no speaker. Okay, there is literally no speaker. But it says speaker. Okay, this is supposed to be a mouse. This is not a speaker. This is a keyboard. I guess, okay, parts of a computer, introduction to computer science. Okay, this looks on point, I guess. The details are incredible. I guess aside from, I would say this is really decent work, honestly. Aside from the fact that it misses some labeling, and this is actually one thing I actually wanted to try, because there is this really, really amazing, or I wouldn't say amazing, but really interesting generation from, I don't remember if I can find it. I'm not sure if I can find it, but there is this amazing generation of the periodic table. Look at the generations. A lot of people are playing with this, but I'm not sure if I'm able to find this, but if I find it, I'll definitely clip it to this video. Oh yeah, there you go. Here's the image I was talking about. Now, I am no expert in chemistry, but I don't think last time I studied chemistry, there was a B on the periodic table. It is incredible. Look at this. I mean, I do respect that it is trying to do it, but I do think there is a lot of work to be done eventually. I know this is sort of the first iteration, but definitely this is gonna get better. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, please consider leaving a thumbs up to this video, as this definitely helps the algorithm and helps us to reach to more people. And like always, stick around and see you until the next video.